Thanks for watching this portion of Garage Logic today on our YouTube channel, and hit the subscribe button if you wouldn't mind. And also thanks to our friends at Everest Men's Health for sponsoring this. Go to everestmenshealth.com today to see if they can help you with better energy and better health. And catch the Garage Logic podcast wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
And do you blame newspapers or not? Newspapers are, fledgling. They don't have the reporters they used to. Do they even have a court reporter?
No, the Strib has
the
manpower.
The Star Tribune has the manpower. The Pioneer Press does not. I just read a fascinating piece on the men who are ruining the newspaper business. It's basically a guy named Randall Smith, who is the head of something called Alden Capital, which is a vulture hedge fund. They're now the largest newspaper owners in the country, and they don't care.
And they're destroying the newspaper.
They don't care about anything except profit. And the Star, you're all aware of the beautiful Chicago Tribune building on Michigan Avenue?
Yeah.
Well, they own the Chicago Tribune, and now the Chicago Tribune's physical space is a part of a warehouse about the size of this office.
You're kidding
Same
me.
with the Pioneer Press. We all joke about, you moved, I didn't know that. And we have a physical presence. I still don't know where it is, but it's small. It's meaningless. And here's what happens. As newspapers are in decline, it is easier and easier for the public class to hide their sins. There's no checks and balances. Do you think Melvin Carter could have got away with hiring 23 people for his so-called cabinet if the Pioneer Press still had a 6-person bureau with offices, typewriters, and telephones right outside his door in City Hall?
My guess would be no.
George Latimer had 2 people on his staff. 2 people. This guy has 23.
So remember
You think that could happen if newspapers were healthy? Do you think Randall Smith of Alden Capital cares? No. He's got 16 different mansions in Palm Beach, Florida.
Nobody's seen your mayor in public for how long, and nobody cares. And if somebody brings it up, it's ignored. He does not show up.
Joe.
You can say, because I've had it argued back to me, well, that's capitalism. Yeah, but I'll take my capitalism with at least a degree of civic awareness. Just a degree.
Yeah.
Capitalism?
So
Yeah, people are going to argue, well,
business.
Randall Smith has every right in the world to go out and buy up every newspaper and
Randall
strip them to the bone.
Right.
So, you know how we had the discussion about George Soros and the complete effort to rework the country's wealth? Mm-hmm. We had that discussion, whether it was last week or the week before, I can't remember. Is this fall into that narrative then?
In what sense?
Well, in the sense that Alden Capital doesn't give a damn about the American public.
No, they don't.
And they're completely fine with going along this same line of thinking
Apparently.
upon the ruination of this country.
Kevin Brock, you'll recall that we read a piece last week that he had in the site The Hill. Mm-hmm. He has gotten back to me.
Oh, wow, cool.
And has listened to our show and loves it. So I'm going to schedule him this week because I'm still trying to get to the bottom of one question.
What's that
What's
question?
in it for these people to ruin the country?